I done came a long way, yeah. Look at everything that I done overcame, yeah, yeah. I'm on the road to a billion. I'm on the road to a billion. I done came a long way, yeah. Look at everything that I done overcame, yeah, yeah. I'm on the road to a billion, yeah. I'm on the road to a billion. I done came a long way, yeah. Look at everything that I done overcame, yeah, yeah. I'm on the road to a billion. I'm on the road to a billion. I done came a long way, yeah. Look at everything that I done overcame, yeah, yeah. I'm on the road to a billion, yeah. I'm on the road to a billion.
What's good, humans? Man, I'm gonna tell you straight off the bat, man, this ain't no entertainment, this ain't no prank, this ain't no clickbait, this ain't no none of that going on this channel. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be my life journey. If you get entertained by it, hey, more power to you, man. I'm grateful, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, all this channel gonna be about is my life journey and how you see me come from the bottom and grind my way to the top. You know what I'm saying? I got big dreams, big aspirations. I got a $1 billion legacy on the line, you know what I'm saying? And you guys are going to be able to see me get there starting from this video on, you know what I'm saying? So first things first, man, my name is Jeff, you know what I'm saying? JC, J, Little Man. I got you know, a bunch of names, but yeah, man, my life story for the most part, man, is, you know, I grew up foster care system. I ended up being adopted. A little part of my life spent in Oakland, California. A little part of my life spent in Modesto, California, and a large portion of my life spent in Folsom State Prison out here in California. And what I want to do with this channel is basically show you that you can, you know what I'm saying, come from nothing. You can hit rock bottom, and then you can bounce back from all of that. You don't gotta continue to be a statistic. You know, my mom used to tell me when I was a kid, you know, and even to this day, she'll say, man, they told me, you know, foster care people, they told me that you were gonna go to prison. They told me you were gonna flunk out of school and all this and that, you know what I'm saying? And I did. I had F's. Ever since the grade I was able to get A's, B's, and C's, and F's, D's, and F's, I had F's, except for 1 year. But other than that, I had F's. I flunked out of school. I dropped out. I got expelled my sophomore year in high school. Since, first grade, I've been getting suspended, you know what I'm saying? All kinds of stuff, you name it. Yeah, junior year, I dropped out. I said, man, enough with this school stuff. And I dropped out. You know, went to juvie for a little bit. Was on house arrest. Ankle monitor for a year. Like, you know, all this stuff, man, I done been through it all. Seen a lot, you know what I'm saying, done a lot. Did 10 years in prison. Actually, to be exact, 10 years, 2 months, and 21 days. You know, and I bounced back from all of that. And I'm still working my way through it, you know what I'm saying? But I want this channel to be inspiration to those who come after me, even those who are still here with me, like in the present, my age, older than me, but especially those of you younger than me. I want y'all to understand something, like, man, you can fall on your ass, you know what I'm saying, but if you get up, ain't nothing out here that ain't gonna be able to stop you. If you get up and fight, you'll be able to do whatever it is you want to do. What I want to get into is, like, you gotta be willing to grow. You got to be willing to listen and open up and let people who know better tell you how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't got all the answers, you know what I'm saying? I learned that years ago. When I was 18, man, this is what happened. I was an angry kid, man. I was an angry kid. And I'll tell you why.
Do tell.
For a majority of my life, I didn't know exactly where I came from, in the sense of I was in foster care, ended up being adopted, but through all of that, I didn't know who my family was. Now, granted, there was times in my life where I did know, you know, like my youngest brother, you know, and apparently there was some times in my life, but I was so young, I don't even remember it, where I was, you know, with some of my family. And I do remember one of my sisters. I was with her for a short period of time, from time to time, but then we like lost contact completely. But for the most part, I didn't know who my family was. I didn't know who my father was. I didn't know who my mama was. I didn't know, majority of my brothers and sisters, and even the brother and sister that I did know of, I didn't even know where they were. I didn't, never talk to them. None of that. No relationships with them at all. And so I grew up angry. I grew up very angry because one, I didn't know where I came from. Like who's my family? Like I know, like my family that I have now that I grew up with, blood or not, blood couldn't make us no closer. You know what I'm saying? My mom, my sister Courtney, my sister Kyra, my brother Fonzie, my brother Zephaniah, my sister Vanessa, my brother Corey, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing in the world could ever change the fact that these are my brothers and sisters. And like I said, man, blood couldn't make us no closer. I don't care what the people say. I don't, it doesn't matter. This is my family. That's my family. But, as a child, as a kid, teenage kid, you still want to know, like, man, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Who are you? So, yeah, I grew up angry. And then not only that, but, like, the foster care system, man, that shit is cutthroat for real. It's a lot going on that people ain't talking about in the foster care system. A lot that I've been through just as a youngin', man. I got, it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? And all I'm gonna say is, I grew up angry for a number of reasons. And that we'll get into, the more I do these videos, you know what I'm saying, the more I vlog, the more y'all see, you know what I'm saying, of the struggle, you know what I'm saying, and hopefully y'all be proud of me, you know what I'm saying, because I'm proud of myself, just knowing everything that I've been through, everything that I'm keep going through. Man, I'm proud of myself because I'm resilient. They keep throwing stuff at me and I keep fighting through it. That's what it's about. So, yeah, man, so, grew up angry, getting in trouble at school, suspended, eventually expelled in high school, and wanting to fit in, and you know how it is when you young and dumb. Don't you think you got all the answers, and you do what you feel like you need to do or you have to do. Man, you follow people, you act up in ways you shouldn't be acting up like you. So that was me. And I'm not, like, as a 30-year-old man now, I'm not afraid to say none of that. Like, I was a young, dumb, angry kid, and just put it like that. I was hurting, you know what I'm saying? And I needed people around me to help me, fight through all my pains and things that I was dealing with. But if people don't go through what you go through, how they gonna help you? You know what I'm saying? I grew up, I was hella quiet. The only person I really talked to was my sister Kyra. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, like, my sister Courtney, like, we talked, but she was so much older than us, like, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't really talk like that. So, yeah, man, it's tough. But, it's what happened. I'll tell you, Mother's Day. Mother's Day, May 10th, 2008. I'll never forget it. I was trying to get a hold of my brother Fonzie. I was like, man, but he wasn't answering that whole day. I'm like, man, what's going on? Cause the night before it was crazy. I was drunk and shit, and then anyway, so I was trying to get a hold of Fonzie. He wasn't answering, and usually he answered my phone call. Like, that's how close we are. He answered right away, but that day he wasn't answering, and then I let it go. Oh, and then he called me back, a few hours later, and then he crying. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, what's up, bro? What's going on? And shit, he just gave me the news, man. Corey gone. I'm like, man, instantly, man, I broke down. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man, life was never the same. To lose someone that you that you love, man. To lose a brother, man, that sucks. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we still here, we still fighting. You know, he in a better place for sure. So about a month later, you know, me and you know, Fonzie's brother, Corey's brother, Orlando, man. Like, it's crazy because, man, Orlando, R.I.P. Orlando too. But yeah, you know, Orlando approached me like, man, you know, the family needs some money. Man, it's, you know, hard times for sure. Family needs some money, so it wasn't even nothing. Like, where I was at, my mind, I was like, man, I wasn't even tripping. Like, what you need me to do? Like, we go do it straight up. Like, we go do it right now. What is it you need me to do? So he approached me with this, you know, with this lick, you know what I'm saying? And long story short, man. And you know, as these videos go, you know, you'll hear me get more in details in some of these stories. But you know, we do the lick, but it go bad. You know what I'm saying? It go bad from the jump. And it went bad before we even, you know what I'm saying, before we even attempted to do the lick. Like, it was just a bad idea from the jump. It was bad planning. Like, it's just all the way around. It was just bad. And yeah, anyways, we go through with it, you know. We get caught up by the police. They pull out guns on us, hella stuff. And long story short, man, I'm the one who I'm the one who gets arrested, you know what I'm saying? Well, we both get arrested. There was a third person, but I ain't even gonna mention who it was. It's nobody's business. He got away. And good for him, you know what I'm saying? But we got arrested, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the one who got in trouble. Let's just keep it at that. I'm the one who got in trouble, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one that, you know, they let Orlando go, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one who had to go put his fingerprints in and, you know, go downtown, you know, county jail, you know, go to these court cases and this and that, you know what I'm saying? I fought my case for a year. They forced me, they wasn't offering no deals. They was like, man, we gotta make an example out of you. You really ain't from out here like that. We gonna make an example out of you. So what they did, they sure did. They made an example out of me. At least they tried to. And as you guys get to know me, just remember this video. And remember when I said they tried to make an example out of me. But yeah, so I went to trial after a year, you know, of fighting my case. You know, I didn't have no money. Of course, so that meant I didn't have no lawyer, no fancy lawyer. I had whatever, you know, I had a public defender, you know, some lawyer they gave me, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I ain't gonna lie to you. To be honest, he did his best. But at the end of the day, man, what a public defender gonna do for you? You know what I'm saying? I got no deal, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even get offered a deal. Actually, I take that back. I did get offered a deal, but then when we was gonna when we was gonna go to court to hear the deal, they pulled it off the table. You know what I'm saying? No deal. You know, went to trial. Of course, you know, I lost. But to be fair, I did commit the crime. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I did something and I was innocent and then I lost. And I was like, damn, man, no, it ain't fair, man. I lost. But I did the crime, so deservingly so, man. I lost it. You know, I lost that trial. With that being said, this was my first offense. You know, the shit I did at juvenile hall, like to go to juvie and all that was just minor stupid shit, like fighting at school and weird shit like that. But when I lost that trial, you know, there was some talk, you know, with the public defender and the DA talking about, because it was my first offense. At least this is what my lawyer is telling me. He's like, man, I'm gonna get you 10 years suspension, 10 years joint suspension, and you're gonna go home on probation. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be on probation for 10 years. So basically you can't fuck up in 10 years. Otherwise you're gonna go to prison for 10 years. That's what he was pushing. So he was like, man, it's a real high possibility, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna go home. So that's what he, you know, and he telling me, tell your family, man, they'll see you soon. So here I am, I'm all excited, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm about to, cause I already did a year, mind you, I already did a year in the county. So, you know, for that crime, man, for that crime that I did, it was attempted robbery. So y'all know, attempted robbery. For that crime, man, people been getting 6 months, you know, 3 months, 6 months, jail, like county jail, 6 months county jail, like 1 year probation, you know, little things like that, man. Let me see. So that was just so y'all can keep things into perspective. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who don't really know nothing about this, you know, criminal justice system, like 6 months county jail, maybe a year county jail, you know what I'm saying, at the most, you know what I'm saying, and probation, you feel me? So, bam. That's what he telling me to tell my family, so I tell him, I'm gonna be out soon, So, court time coming, time for sentencing, and that's when I'm supposed to find out, you know, they're gonna give me, you know, they're gonna give me the 10-year joint suspension and whatnot. So, I do the court date. I go to court, and mind you, man, going to court, I hated it. It was like the most humiliating thing ever because, like, you handcuffed on your waist, you handcuffed around your waist. You handcuffed on your wrist, you handcuffed around your waist, you handcuffed on your ankles, and then your wrist is handcuffed to your waist, the chain on your waist. So you moving like this, you can't even walk, like you moving like a penguin, you know what I'm saying? But it's hella embarrassing, it's hella humiliating, you know what I'm saying? And that was tough, you feel me? But back to where I'm at, sentencing day, man, I'm sitting in a room, you know, a couple rooms down from the actual courtroom. They got me in the chair, I'm handcuffed, you know, got my little suit on, whatever. Actually, no, I take that back. I don't. I wore a suit to trial. You know what I'm saying? But I just got my jumpsuit on. I'm waiting, and my lawyer come in. He's like, man, I got some bad news. I'm like, man, shit, I don't want to hear no bad news. I already lost that trial. Like, man, I didn't get no deal. Like, what you mean bad news? So he's like, man, they're gonna give you 12 years. I'm like,
what the hell did you just say?
Like, it's almost like I didn't even hear what he said. Like, I had to, like, what? Like, huh? What'd you say? And then he's like, man, they're going to give you 12 years. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I called my case when I was 18. 3 months after my 18th birthday, I called my case. It was June 19th. My birthday, March 3rd. So I called my case June 19th, 2008. The day I get sentenced, I forget the exact day. I think it was like, I forget the exact day I got sentenced. I think it was in June of 2009 or something like that. I think it was June 2009 or somewhere around there. I gotta go look at the paperwork, but so I'm 19 now. You know what I'm saying? And this man sitting here looking me in my eye talking about these people about to give me 12 years for an attempted robbery. And at the time, like, I'm sitting there telling you for attempted robbery now, but at the time, I wasn't even thinking about the crime. I was thinking about 12. Look, I only got 10 fingers. I can't even count that high. Like, what you mean 12 years? Like, and this coming from a kid who had the mindset of 30 days in juvenile hall was just the longest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's crazy. Like, 30 days in hall back then, to me and to people that I was around, surrounding myself with, like, that was hella long. You know what I'm saying? You talking about 12 fucking years? Man. So, I still got my hopes up because, I don't know, I'm just, this is how naive I was, you know what I'm saying? I still got my hopes up because he telling me, man, I'm going to try to push for cruel and unusual punishment. There's no way they can give you that. Whoa. But he know damn well, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit he about to go in there in this courtroom and talk about. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They already know what they finna do with me. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, you just a puppet. You know what I'm saying? You got a caseload. You know that's gonna carry the rest of your career. You know, stacked up. That's how stacked up he is. And you bruh, please, bruh. So. Anyways, I go into court, you know what I'm saying, and you know, everybody's doing their jobs, you know, judge talking, DA talking, you know, everybody submitting paperwork to the judge and to be heard out to the court, you know, and I get a chance, cause as a person is about to get sentenced, I get a chance to speak before the court. Man, you know, I wrote out, I think it was like 2 pages or something, two pages front and back about, you know, my life and you know, the struggles and whatnot, and how I didn't deserve, you know, to get a harsh sentence, and why letting me out on probation would benefit, you know, everybody involved, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I get up there, you know, everybody, the DA get a chance, and he talking about, oh man, he's a menace to society, and woo, like all this other bullshit that he's saying, you know. And my lawyer get up there, he talking about, oh, this is cruel and unusual punishment, and this is first offense, and how dare you guys, ooh, I am not okay with this. Like, bro, they don't give a fuck about none of that. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking, bro. All they give a fuck about, bro, is they finna make an example out of me. At least they finna try to make an example out of me. To them, man, they making an example out of me. So I get up there, you know, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I get up there, I'm trying to read my my little 2 pages, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm up there balling like, bruh. I'm crying like a baby. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm crying like a baby. I don't got no family in the court. None of my court cases throughout that whole year, no family ever showed up to none of my court cases. I'm going to court every time by myself. And I probably went to, I don't know, 20 to 30 court cases throughout that whole year, and I went to all of them by myself. I went to trial by myself. I got sentenced by myself. So I'm just full of emotions. I'm just overwhelmed, and man, so I'm up there trying to tell him, man, don't give me this 12 years, and I can't even read the fuck I got on the paper. I'm balling. I'm crying like a baby, and I don't care what niggas say. If it's okay to cry, I'm gonna just put it like that. I don't give a fuck what people say. It's okay to cry. If you feel like you need to cry, let it out. So that's what I did, man. I let it out. I cried like a baby. And then you know, finally I finally managed to read, you know, everything that I had, you know what I'm saying? And I went back to my little seat. That seat felt man. That seat felt hella small, man. And that courtroom felt hella big. And it's just when you the center of attention, like all eyes is on me, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't good, like all eyes, like when the spotlight on you and the spotlight ain't good, man, that shit don't feel good at all. And especially if you don't got nobody in your corner backing you up, supporting you, man, I wouldn't wish that on nobody, you know what I'm saying? So they gave me my 12 years, you know what I'm saying? And man, and so I'm in the court, I'm crying, I finally gather my emotions, you know, and the judge told me, you know, oh, it's a new judge too. She was African. She was the first like African American judge, in that county, Stanislaus County, Modesto, California, Stanislaus County. She's the first African American judge in that county. You know what I'm saying? And so, oh, and it's another thing. My lawyer, I'm gonna back up a little bit. My lawyer, before I go in the courtroom, he gonna say, yeah, we're gonna push for you know, Dang, I just lost my. We gonna push for cruel and unusual punishment. She a new judge. Maybe she'll make a mistake, and this is why I say that, because first of all, why would she make a mistake? You know what I'm saying? She knows she the first black judge in a racist ass county. Why would she make a? She gonna make sure she don't make a mistake. But that just goes to show, you know, where people think, like they think. And anyway, that's all besides the point. According to the crime that I committed, I had a 12-gauge shotgun. They charged me on a day of trial with three additional gun enhancements, and one of those was the mandatory 10 years. So, according to the law on that gun enhancement, 12022.53b, according to that enhancement, the judge has no right to strike out any of those enhancements. Regardless if it was cruel and unusual, they don't care. If you've been found guilty of that crime, your ass is grass, and you gonna do that time. So, anyways, I got sentenced, and then right before they about to let me, you know, go back to the holding tank, the judge say, man, and this I'll never forget. She said, man, every time you come to court, man, you always have your head up high. You're always respectful. You have two choices, young man. She said, I believe you're a good kid, but you have two choices. When you go to prison, you can either go the wrong way. You can do what's easy and go the wrong way, or you can do the hard thing and go the right way. But if you can go the right way, man, you still gonna be a young man when you come home. Man, when she said, I ain't gonna lie, I understand it now, but when she said that, I got so mad. I was so pissed off. I was like, man, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck you gonna tell me, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be a young man when I get out of prison? You just gave me 12 years. Like, I got 10 fucking fingers. How you gonna tell me, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be a young man? I'm 19, I'm gonna be 20 Actually, at the time, I didn't even really know about the percentages and shit, so I was like, I'm gonna be fucking, 30-something when I come home. That's hella old. Like, back then, 18-year-old kid, 30-something, that's hella old. You feel me? But I was hella pissed off. And, yeah, man, so they sent me to prison. And, that was that. That wasn't that, but, sent me to prison. And I was just, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was never the same. Ever since they gave me that 12 years. I was never the same. And I say that in a good way. And I say that in a bad way. The bad way in the sense, like, damn. Like, to go through something like that. And then I'm going to say this. Before I say anything about my feelings, I did point a gun at a woman, you know what I'm saying, and she was pregnant. And so I can't even fathom what she went through, because she never went through. Actually, she did. She was one of the witnesses at the trial. You know what I'm saying? To hear her say she was afraid for her life, that to put someone through that, I can only imagine, you know what I'm saying, the pain that I caused that woman. You feel me? And so my heart goes out to her. Shout out to her wherever she at in life, you know what I'm saying? I hope she's doing well, her and her family, and I hope, God continues to protect him and bless him, But with that being said, like, just as a and even she said it, like, I hope she even told the court, like, I hope y'all don't give him a lot of time, And so yeah, they did. They gave me a 12-year sentence. You feel me? I got 2 years for the crime itself, and then I got a mandatory 10-year gun enhancement. And the other two enhancements, they struck out. They got rid of them because by law they had to. But yeah. So it was never the same. I was never the same because, like, just the trauma, as an 18-year-old, like 18, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds, like, they babies. You know what I'm saying? They, in the grand scheme of things, man, they still babies out here. You know what I'm saying? And to have that mindset where you go from 30 days in juvenile hall being hella fucking long to now you got to do a 12-year sentence, like, that's a wide range thing. All right, guys, so I'm back. My battery died yesterday when I was doing my, when I was vlogging, and I'm back. And just to finish the little story, not a little story because it's a big story, big part of my life. You know, when you come from that mindset, you know, and then you get that put on you, like 30 days being a lot to 12 years, man, it's a lot. Plus a whole bunch of other stuff that you add on top of it, man, it's a lot. So, you know, I did my time though. Now I'm back out here and I'm making it happen, and slowly but surely, man, you know, I'm getting to where I need to be in life. You know what I'm saying? And I really want y'all to like to use me as the example. You know what I'm saying? Of man, you can really fail, get past it, you know what I'm saying, and then make something happen. That's what I'm out here doing. I mean, I got out, you know, and you already know, you know, everybody, I don't care who you are, man, everybody got a stigma on people getting out of prison, man. They think they gonna fail, they think they gonna continue to fuck up and go right back. You know what I'm saying? They think they ain't gonna have no job. They gonna get out here and find a woman and use them and abuse them, and like, you know, everything you can think of, man, they put that on us. You know what I'm saying? People who look like me. Man, when I got out, I took care of my business. I got my license, got my ID, you know, I took care of I got my social security card, my birth certificate, like all of that. I went and handled my business, got a job, you know what I'm saying? Not just a job, man. I'm a certified welder by nature. So I went got into the union, you know, paid whatever fees, you know, started working, you know, doing whatever pro told me to do, you know, whatever they want me to do, man, I did it. You know, if it's reasonable, I'll tell you that, if it's reasonable. If they had me doing, like, wanted me to do some any stuff, that's different. But, you know, whenever they wanted me to report, I reported. Whenever they wanted to show up at my spot, they showed up, you know what I'm saying? No problem. I didn't break no laws, no rules, you know. And, you know, I'm set to get off early. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting off early in July, you know. They see me going to work. Like, every time I report, I would show up in all my gear, you know, my harness, you know, everything. They would see me, you know, and they know I was fresh off work because I was dirty. You know, I had shit all over my face, all over my clothes. You know, my harness was all, like, dirty and shit. Like, they knew I wasn't pretending. I wasn't out here faking. So, you know, every so often, my levels on parole was getting dropped. It went from high security or high, whatever you call it, high level pro, and it kept getting dropped because they kept seeing me. I was out here. I wasn't playing. I was serious, you know. And yeah. So slowly but surely, man, I'm getting my life together. I got a family. I got 4 kids. We just had a newborn back in November 23rd. And me and my queen, man, we making shit happen out here. And it's hard work, but I mean, shit, this is life. Life always gonna be hard work, you know what I'm saying? Until it's not, until you make it not. And that's what we striving. We striving to make life a lot more easier. But in order to do that, you gotta put in the work. And if you willing and able, man, take an ear to what I gotta say. And I come to you humble. You know what I'm saying? But take an ear to what I gotta say, because I've been there and I've done that. And I got a lot to offer y'all if y'all willing. You know what I'm saying? Put your pride to the side like I had to do. If you don't know, it's good. You don't know. It ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And if I know something that you don't let your pride stop you from accepting the knowledge, you know what I'm saying, that I'm giving you. You know, I had to put my pride to the side because I don't know it all. But that was stopping me from moving forward as a youngster, man. That and not just me, but a lot of people. and even grown folks, you know what I'm saying, probably be one of the main reasons why we don't move forward, because we that ego, you know what I'm saying, we ain't trying to let it go. We ain't trying to let people know we don't know it all. So that's that. And I really hope y'all, you know, follow my journey, because it's gonna be a hell of a journey. Y'all gonna see I'm literally, I call it at the bottom. Prison is at the bottom. But you know, I call it the bottom in the sense that life, like when I got out, I had to live life out here. And out here, when you paying bills and you got this and this and this and babies to take care of and things of that nature, man, it get real tough real fast, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, no one taught me how to be a man out here. Like in prison, man, that's I know how to be a man in there, because I had to adapt and I had to learn and grow up in there. But no one taught me how to be a man on the real world. Like, I call that the underground world, prison. I call that the underground world. I'm in the real world now. You know what I'm saying? And no one taught me how to be a man out here, so I'm learning on my own. Every day I'm learning how to be more of a man out here, you know. And it's tough. Like, whether you in there or out here, man, it's tough. You gotta step up in a major way to be a man, to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit don't come because you 30. This shit don't come because you 18. You know what I'm saying? You gotta earn this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I've done that, and I feel like I continue to do that. So, man, and I told my family when I was in there, let my actions speak for me. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm about to do, or what I'm going to do, but let my actions speak for me. Because I say it now, and I say it to the day I die, man. Your actions will always speak louder than your words, straight up. And so follow me, man. This Mr. Adams 3.0. You know, and follow me on Instagram, Mr. Adams 3.0. Follow me on Facebook, J So Ready Adams. And I don't do them other platforms. And yeah, man, this Mr. Adams on the road to 1 billion. Follow me. Subscribe. Make sure you like, put that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. I'm still learning the verbiage, you know. And oh yeah, click that notification bell. The link will be below. And man, enjoy this journey. Mr. Adams on the road to 1 billion. I'm out.